it's not curable. I will die at some point, and I do feel like I should have a choice about when I've had enough.
It's the controversy taking America by storm. Should people living with a terminal illness have the right to decide how and when they will die?
If people don't need it, they can just ignore it. But for people like me, it would give me so much comfort to know that I had that as an option. If I could just have the drug in a cupboard and know that I had it, I actually think that I would live longer.
Many argue that it's not our place to interfere with fate and that it's not ethical for a doctor to allow a patient to end their own life. But when death is imminent, that argument can be frustrating.
I want nothing more than to live. I am not in any way suicidal, and it bothers me when people think of this as suicide. I want to live. I really want to live as long as I can and as well as I can. But that's not always the choice. So it's, to me, not an option of choosing to die. It's a choice of how the end goes for me.
California, Oregon, Washington, and Vermont already passing legislation allowing physicians to prescribe a lethal dose of medication to those who have 6 months or less to live. Montana allows doctors to administer the drug by court decision. But for Maine, the process is still illegal, prompting some residents to plead for help.
Having someone die in your arms changes your perspective forever.
Valerie Lovelace started the organization It's My Death to fulfill a promise to her dying sister. With death commonly a topic that most avoid, it's one that she encourages people to talk about.
I felt it was really important to help people stop being afraid of the fact that we die.
It's My Death focuses on erasing the discomfort that comes with discussing the end of life. Lovelace hopes that if death can become a topic that people are more comfortable with, the legislation might be something people are more open to.
My goal is to reframe the whole dying conversation. It's one thing for people to generally say they have an opinion about what should or shouldn't be permitted when someone's dying. But for an individual to say they know what is best for you when you're dying, or for me when I am dying, I take issue with that.
The Right to Die bill here in Maine failed to pass by only 1 vote last session, and lawmakers say they don't plan to give up. I'm Ashley Paul reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22.